In this video, I'm going to show you how to work with the scroller code for sponsor ads if you want to use it. I can provide the code to you separately, but this video will show you how to work within that code. This is the scroller I'm talking about. In this scroller, you will want to edit the logos and the links using the HTML. So you're going to want to drop the code into 100% row, drag it over, and you're going to want to make that row an advanced editor text by pulling text over and then clicking on Insert Edit Advanced Editor. Okay. That is this row right here. And this is what it looks like in the Design tab, but you're going to be working in the HTML tab. If I want to change out one of these logos, I want to make sure that I already have the logo uploaded into the website. For this example, I am going to swap this logo here out with a different logo. I have already uploaded that logo, so I'm going to close out of here, cancel, and I am going to go to the control panel, web graphics, and this is the logo that I am going to be replacing that with right here. So I'm going to click on this little clipboard to copy the image URL, and I can do that by just clicking here. Now I'm going to go back to my home page, and I'm going to edit. And go back into the code for this row. Make the box bigger. And these right here, from ULID scroller to the end UL, this is the website URLs that the logos, if you click on them, will open up. This is the image source. This is what I just copied on that new graphic. This is where you're going to put alt text. Alt text is used for people with disabilities. When the image doesn't load, it'll have the text, it'll read the text of the image instead. So what we're going to do here is we are going to first replace this image with the image that I copied. So I'm just going to highlight in between the quotation marks, and I am going to paste. That is that new logo Downy brand right here. And then in the alt text in between the quotation marks, I am going to write Downy brand logo. And then I am going to paste the website URL for Downy brand right here. And now if I go back to the design, you'll see it's swapped out for Downy brand. And I'm going to save. And now here is Downy brand. Now, if I go back into this code, there's a few things I want to point out. Everything from here up is the style sheet. You don't want to touch anything in here. Another thing I want to point out is that this one has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 images. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you wanted to add more, like if you had a 10th one, you would take from right here to the end of right there, where the highlight that, copy it, hit a hard return, paste it. Now it's exact same one. You can see it's Murphy. Now you would just change the address for the URL for the target website. You would change the image and you would add the new alt text right here. If you want to have less than these 9, maybe you only have 4 of them, you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you would take from here to the end right there, and you would delete those. And now there's only 4. And then after you're done with that, you're just going to make your page active. And there's the Downy brand right there, and there's only 4 total, and then it repeats itself. Another thing I want to point out is the size that I'm using here. All of these images are 200 by 90 pixel. You might get a logo that is very narrow and maybe not 90 high. What you're going to want to do is get some type of a software editing free product. If you have Canva or PicMonkey. I'm not sure if PicMonkey is still free, but I will just show you a way to use PicMonkey and what I want you to do here. You're just going to create a blank canvas and you're going to customize the size to 200 by 90. And then you're going to drop in your logo, add image. And then what you'll want to do is make sure that it is centered. So maybe this is instead an image that is more like this. Obviously, this is very blurry, but let's say it's an image like that. You want to have that image floating on a 200 by 900 pixel background. And that's it. If you have any questions, please reach out to nigp@acclaimpros.net and we can help you.